So looking at the outside, we are looking at how you physically appear, how you want your physical appearance to be like. So one, you might want to get in shape, but this is important. Understand why you want to get in shape and let these reasons be your reasons, not other people's reasons, and understand what getting in shape means for you. So what shape is good for you, because other people are just going to tell you, you need to look like this, you need to look like that, you need to lose some weight, you need to gain some weight. But how do you feel? Do you feel like you need to lose some weight? Do you feel like you need to gain some weight maybe? So this is where you actually sit down and gain perspective as to what you need to do. Because like myself, I feel like people tell me all the time that people used to tell me I needed to gain some weight, and then I gained some weight, and then people are telling you need to lose some weight. I'm like, or they tell you you're fat. I'm like, by whose standard am I fat? By whose standard? By whose standard are you not in shape? So if by your standards you are in shape, so, or imagine the in shape that is according to your standards, and then stick to that. So if you're being in shape means that maybe you are a size 32, but your waist is a size 32, and maybe you gain a little bit of hips, a little bit of bum there. Just then aim for that. Don't let anybody, I say anybody, your mother, your sister, your friends, your teachers, your whatever, your relative, even your boyfriend, don't let anyone tell you what your body needs to look like. You determine what your body needs to look like, and then determine how you're going to make your body look like that. If your body already looks like the way you want it to, kudos. Maybe look at how you can maintain it looking that way. When doing this life makeover, what you might also want to look at is how you dress, or how you look. Basically revamp your looks. So revamp how you dress. So get inspirations as to how you want to look. And I say determine how you want to look when you are going to work. Determine how you want to look when you are maybe being casual, going to the mall. Determine how you want to look when you are just staying at home. God knows staying at home is one. We spend a lot of time at home now, so you need to look your best there as well, so that you can feel your best. So get inspirations on all of that, and then go towards that. Move towards you looking that way. So if you want your makeup to look a certain way as well, just look at the tutorials, look at what's the makeup that you need to look the way you want. The hair, cut your hair the way you want it to be. And yeah, basically your outside means look the way you want to be, so that when you close your eyes and think and be like, okay, this is how I see myself. I want you to be able to, at the end of this life makeover, I want you to be able to, when you look in the mirror, you see that exact person that you have imagined all the time. So what I also want you to do during this life makeover is to review your etiquette, especially your public etiquette when you are around people. Just review how you are behaving, because some people are not aware. And the thing is, people won't tell you because they don't want you to feel bad, they want you to feel embarrassed. So this is good if you review it yourself. Do you eat with your mouth closed? Do you not talk with your mouth full? Do you litter? Just look at that. Just look at those moments when you ate something and you just threw the paper. Otherwise, when you just litter it, just really think about it and be like, no, you not have been doing this. Am I intentional about how I'm chewing, how I'm eating my food? Am I disgusting the next person? So just look at that so that you can change that etiquette, and people will respect you and like to be around you more if you change all of those behaviors that are not actually your personality, because bad etiquette is not your personality. So I'm not saying that you change your personality, but that is not your personality. That is just stuff that you need to learn and change. That is just stuff that is wrong. You can't tell me your personality is eating with your mouth open. You just need to learn some manners, really. So now we are looking at your life makeover relating to your environment. So maybe one of the things you want to look at here is making over your space or making over your home. Think about how you want your space to look like, and then get some inspiration and move towards that. Maybe you can start by buying one item per month for your home that moves you towards your space looking like that. I have experienced this firsthand. If your space does not inspire you, or if it's very like dull, it's gonna make you feel bad, it's gonna make you feel sad, it's not gonna motivate you or inspire you. And so you need to make sure that your space reflects how you want to feel, or is kind of able to motivate you to feel a certain way. You need to feel better about it. It makes you feel better about yourself. Another thing you're gonna want to do is declutter. This means get rid of everything that is in your way, everything that it does not serve you, anything that you don't like, anything that you don't use anymore, you don't need. This is in your house, in your wardrobe, on your gadgets, in your laptop. You see, anything, like if there's files there or pictures there that you don't need, that you don't want to see no more, get rid of it. There's clothes that you don't want to wear anymore, get rid of everything. So basically declutter and start anew. I love decluttering because it makes you feel like a weight has been lifted. It makes you feel lighter. So really look into this and just declutter. Another thing you want to do if you're doing a life makeover is to maybe start a side hustle or do a passion project. Some of us have like businesses or business ideas that you've had for a long time, but you are scared of fully going after them, or you've started but you have not pushed, you've not put in like that you know, that real big push to make sure that it is successful. Or you have this passion but you have been denying yourself of it for a very long time because maybe you are taking responsibility, or you're scared of taking responsibility of something else, or you are scared, or you are working a 9 to 5 and you feel like you do not have time. But throughout this life makeover, we're gonna move pieces around, chop and adjust, and make time for that passion project and start on that thing. Even if it's just you just work on it for 30 minutes or an hour a day, but we are gonna get started so that we move on to being happier about ourselves and feeling more accomplished. Because sometimes it's not like you are not accomplished, but you just, excuse me, you are not accomplished in life, but you are not accomplished in your passion. That's why you don't feel complete. It's because you haven't done the thing that you are passionate about. That is your purpose. You are still doing other things that are outside your purpose. That's why you don't feel successful. One of the other important things that you really need to do when doing a life makeover is to evaluate your relationships. All your relationships. Just evaluate who do you need to keep in your life? Who do you need to love more? Who do you need to cut off out of your life? Maybe you also just need to meet new people. Maybe you need to network more. Really, so evaluate your relationships. If a relationship does not serve you, I'm not saying be selfish, but like, okay, but like if you know a relationship is toxic. So if a relationship is not working, whether it be a friendship, an intimate relationship, or even a relationship with a family member, if it's not serving, if like maybe the other side is not bringing enough or anything to the table, maybe you need to cut them off. Or if someone else has been bringing a lot to the table but you have not been bringing much, or you've brought absolutely nothing, just maybe you need to love that person more. You need to put more on the table. So it's not just the bad way around, it's also the problem could also be you. The problem is not always the next person. The problem could also be you. So maybe review that and evaluate your relationships and make sure that you are not the problem. One of the other things that I feel you need to do is to learn how to rest properly. Like, your downtime is as important as your productive time, and resting does not only include sleep. It's not just sleeping. You need to learn how to rest properly in other ways too. Like, if you are watching a movie, you need to rest. If resting means watching a movie, you need to understand that while watching a movie I'm resting, and not associate watching a movie with doing other things, you know. So don't watch that movie with a lot of things going on in your head and not properly resting. But you're going to look at this in later videos. So, but it's one of those important things, so that you avoid burning out. You need to rest well. So once you've thought about how we're going to approach your inside, your outside being your appearance and your outside being your environment, and you start to implement all of these things that you have thought about, and your whys and your hows, I need you to now, as the time progresses, I need you to now reflect daily, reflect weekly, reflect monthly, reflect yearly. Now, I want to challenge you to a 90-day challenge where you implement all of the things that we have written down and understood as to why we need to change them and how we need to change them. I need you now to implement your house for the next 90 days and see the results. And we're gonna reflect daily, weekly, and monthly as to how we are progressing in this 90 days. Thank you so much for watching until this point. Now you get to see my entire outfit. So as promised, this is the outfit that I'm wearing on the video. The top is from the Hub. Yeah, but it was also available at James, but this is the last winter purchase, so it's probably not going to be at the shops anymore. So yeah, this is top from the Hub, and the pants are from Zalo. I made the pants myself, and these are so awesome because they're high-waisted and they fit perfectly. So yeah, there's seamless on the side, like that, just so that they give that basically tailored to your body kind of finish. And that's the whole look for this video.